Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome along to the Buno Airs special event. This is the start of kind of the start of season 9, you could say, but these are only for, well, doesn't really count towards the championship as it's something fun. I'm joined here today with a special, not a special guest, but my other commentator is, I'm already going to butcher his name, Valisway.
No,
Nice to
RX.
have
It's
you
RX.
here.
It's RX. What's
It's
up?
alright. It's alright. But good to have you here today. Even though you are practically the main commentator today, what can we expect for a oval race in these type of conditions?
Well, these type of conditions were practically so there is at least some challenge in the race, because if it was dry, it was pretty much flat out all the way. So, where's the challenge, for the drivers? But yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting off-season event, and I'm all up for it. And the outcome is gonna be interesting, in my opinion. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. So we're just ready to kick off qualifying here. It's about an 8-minute qualifying session around this track. Few facts for you. It is raining for there we go. It is raining for this race. There will not be dry as that said. There is make the track flat out basically. So make this race have the slight lifting. But here we go now. Underway for qualifying. Now, yeah, slipstream is turned off for qualifying. But it will be active for the race as it would probably be unfair for people around this track for to start. But yes, the race will be it will be turned on. There's 65 laps, just under an hour of race time, uh, for this event. But it should be pretty fun to watch as I haven't watched the Nagoya events, so this is kind of like a first timer thing for me. So I'm quite interested to see how this all plays out. We do have to. There's half the grid. No, the cap grid's good. So as we kick off the event, we got a ton of people already on the track here. We're gonna take it away, Das, on this first lap.
Um, yeah, I think it's an oval. It's only left corners, so the racing line is, I think, pretty straightforward. The question is, I'm pretty sure, not the question. I'm pretty sure there's no slipstream during qualifying, which makes like the perfect lap even more important. So yeah, I would say let's spectate man pifting, shall we? On board. Wait, what up? Oh, I
Oh, there we go. There's man piffing.
for some reason I cannot change the perspective.
Oh,
Broadcast. No. I cannot change the onboard for some reason. I'm pressing C, but it's not doing anything.
oh,
Well, that's a shame. Anyway, um, we have Slick, Bill Bryan. We got Smikos, we got Manpifting, we got Battle Cat, we got Knochenbrecher, we got Karsten, we got Sassy Imposter, we got Mercedes, we got Merc, and we got the upcoming Crack Dev in the lobby right now, who are gonna be racing in this race. By the way, special thanks to Royal, who organized all of that. He made all of this happen. So yeah, big thanks to that. So yes, that's from my side.
yes, big shout out to Royal for getting this all set up, uh, for to get this event going. It is wonderful to have another special event here at this racetrack. Now, um, I don't know if we have anything to really talk about for the actual FRL season. That is happening starting next year. We can say, but I don't think there's anything that we can say yet. I don't if unless
Well,
I'm missing something.
um, I think we can say that there are gonna be. I think the poll said 14 rounds or 16. 14 or 16 was the winner at the end for the races when we made a public poll. That's what something we can say. But I think other than that, is on like under discussion at the moment, so we cannot say anything, unfortunately. But to be fair, the
Yeah.
race is also like a long way ahead. Like the season is a long way ahead. For example, like it's gonna be on February, probably. So a long way to go.
There you go. There you go. There you go, guys. So yeah, yeah. Also, as people on the server also have to make sure to keep an eye out for announcements and things for other stuff that's coming out soon. I believe for team applications and all that sort of stuff. But oh yeah, so yeah, 14 rounds for season 9 and as well as the new Vietnam track that was shown at the award ceremony.
Oh yeah, true,
Uh,
true.
probably it's going to be a long, long season. I think 14 rounds compared to 12 as we said last season. Actually, if we can't pop up the old schedule for you, but we can uh, tell you about it. So last season, as we said, there's 12 rounds, spanning all the way to start from May 25th to September 22nd. So that is around about 5 months, basically, of 5 months of a FRL racing. So you had another 2 races in there, and
Uh,
you're looking at 6 months plus breaks, so maybe even longer. So you're looking at, let's say, at the start of February. Well, it'll be a pretty decent long season. That will definitely get you to summer and almost potentially into fall, depending on where you live. I'm so
coming back,
no, yeah, it should be a long
co-
season. Sorry.
coming back to the actual race, what we have here, the gaps are as expected very small because I think there's like a little bit time to find if you're off pace, so it's really close, like everyone, which is gonna be a big aspect in the race, especially with the slipstream turned on. So every driver has to keep focus until the whole duration. Um, yeah, and I hope we're gonna have an interesting race, and I don't hope that it's gonna be like Nagoya or something like that, where everybody's inside of each other and nothing happens.
Now that is also a rain race with slick tires.
Is
I
it
believe
though?
is what the
Is
rule
it?
is.
Because
Yeah,
I
it,
thought.
it is slick. So it is slick tires for the Nagoya event. Um, just looking at the sheets and a clip here, it is, yeah. So that's what also makes that race interesting. So
Interesting, interesting.
yeah. Anyway, back to this slick Bill Bryan here. Sorry, we haven't been talking about qualifying much. Has a purple sector as he is flying down the main straight right now, going into turn 3. Um, so yeah, strategy is going to be interesting. If you're only allowed to use one set of tire compound, it's gonna
Hold up.
not much
My
real strategy.
my camera got adjusted. We can ride on board with him. No, I
Hey, there we go.
let's see if we can.
One.
Yes, he made it. He made another lap. Nice.
He's just gonna get able to start another lap here. Leopard is already on. Who's on pole right now? There's a few. Royal jumps to the top.
By
Great lap,
30
Royal.
thousandths. That's very close. And Cracked Death with 70 thousandths behind.
what a lap. And it looks like Slick Bill Bryan is not improving this lap. He is. Oh, there's
He's
a
green.
building there blocking our view. He is green though.
The pressure's
Coming
on
around
him.
the final corner. Sussy improves to 6th place for a lap. Coming around. Well, will he improve? Yes! Third place for Slick Bill Bryan to qualify. Now, not real much on the tire compound. Pretty sure it's inter tires, and it's a standing start as well. Because why not? We love standing start.
So it's 5 seconds until the lights.
Here we go. 5 lights. And 65 laps ahead of us. Go!
Lights out and away we go. Royal seems to keep his lead for now. But the people behind are closing in because of the so-called slipstream. I think, wait, hold up, let me check the tires that already everyone's on. So everybody's on inters. Everybody's on inters, yeah, so it's not a dry compound race. Hold up,
so let the race unfold. There's no safety cars or any kind of damage like that. It's just straight uninterrupted racing, unless obviously there's some sort of glitch or error. So coming around first lap, this we'll see. We're gonna see how much more fast they are with the slipstream. I'm very curious. Already faster than the pole lap. There you go. Royal so far has the lead. Now, the only issue here is if you lose that slipstream, it's race over for you when we get later in the stages. But for now, as long as you stay in that slipstream, you should be fine. There should be no big worry about us losing a race, but you should still try to stay in the slipstream. My experience of oval racing is not to lose the slipstream. But yeah, Roy has a very comfortable, I wouldn't say comfortable lead, but in oval terms, a decent lead so far. But Crackdev is looking to pass them now as they are single file coming back on the stretch up, starting lap 3 now.
Yeah, the pack is bunched up. There are a few who dropped behind because of probably driver errors, like maybe wall touches or something like that, I'd imagine. But I'm pretty sure if they are still like in the with a 2-second gap or something like that, then the slipstream still like the slipstream is weak, but it's still there, so they still can catch up to the pack if they manage to keep it clean for the rest of the race. Also, it's interesting to see all the different lines that the drivers are taking, probably to avoid people from getting slipstream. But it's pretty interesting how the lines can be different but still quick in the oval. I mean.
As Carson leads so far into this race, we see, whoa, Royal goes a little high there. Now, something maybe we could slightly talk about is, Crackdev has a big, huge leg spike there, is maybe we'll get there in just a second. But before we actually get to that, now I think about it, strategy. Now, obviously, we are just on the intermediate tires. There's not a real big strategy in tire compound, but it really depends on when these drivers want to pit and put on fresh tires. I don't think they can go to the end on one set of tires. I think they will have to pit. That's their 6 wide into turn 1. Oh my goodness. But no, yeah, as we see a few people already losing the slipstream, that is not great. Yeah, already Mercedes fan is already out of the slipstream. Bad Duck and I believe Leopard have lost a lot of time. I don't know what happened there. So, but yeah, as you can see, it is not flat out for the entire race. It is lift and coast. So it is going to get. Is the server as we just found out Brakens is not in the race. He apparently missed the start and he couldn't join the race. So that kind of is unfortunate.
Well,
I don't think we can really do anything about that, can we? No, it's 6 laps in.
another problem is
And
currently.
oh my gosh, 4 cars in the wall.
Damn, that's another problem, yeah. But the server seems to be lagging overall. Like, the stream is actually fine, but the cars are bouncing from front to back all the time. Like, they don't, like, if you're not spectating directly someone, they are not focused, I'd say.
Oh gee.
So I think
I don't want to be that guy, but
yeah, you
yeah,
don't
go
want to
ahead.
be the guy.
Sorry, my bad. I was gonna say, not the chill guy or the chill guy. I mean, get that out of here. I like that instantly popped in my head. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, I was interrupted for the 8th time.
I'm not sure how the lag is gonna affect the players themselves. Like, probably when they like lag ahead, then they don't have any slipstream, and when you're ahead, like the others might benefit more from that then, even though you're actually behind on the grid. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's pretty maybe pretty difficult to tell what's gonna happen. To be honest.
yeah. From 8th place and onwards, there's a place first to 7th heads the front pack train, and then from 9th to 12th there is that. But unfortunately, we did lose 2 drivers from that. We would have had until 14 racing. It's now 12. It's really sucks to see Bacons and Geo out already. Yeah, those 2 would actually been quite big contenders as well. So sucks to see that. As we turn our attention back, looking at exactly at 1 week time, we look at the what I would actually, for the first time ever, consider a Christmas race is the Buenos Aires endurance race.
Yeah, the road course. It's gonna be same championship, but also the same track, but not the oval layout, but the road course layout with different cars and of course, possibly different drivers, because this year or this season we decided to make like open teams, like no strict regulated teams, but like everyone who wants to join can join, which means the driver lineup might or might not change for next race. So yeah, might be interesting to follow it up, to check it up.
Yeah, an endurance race. I don't know how long exactly it is. Considering it's considered an endurance race, I don't think we can do driver swaps.
Yeah, no, I don't think we can do that, because like
there's no drivers.
The server capacity is not gonna let this happen, because there would be like, if every driver before the swap, he needs the replacement, and the replacement can't actually join the race, so it wouldn't make sense.
Would it? Yeah. So I don't know how long that actual race is. I don't think it's. I thought I unless I misread it, I thought it was like. And it's not. I don't think it's an hour. Is it? It's a little bit more than that.
Yeah, this race or the other one?
The endurance race.
The endurance race last year was 80. Last year, I say last season. I'm sorry for that. It was like 80 minutes, but it got cut down a few minutes or a few laps. Let's say that, and it's like around 60 minutes now. The race, yeah.
So basically, you're out. So basically, think of it as the FRL race, but just like extended by 15 minutes
Yeah, you
per
can say
race.
that. Yeah, you can say that.
Is basically what it is. Mercedes has rejoined the pack and is caught back up into the field with Carson in them. So now we have a decent little pack there. So Matt Piffing and Sussy will catch up. Awesome and Bagdeck are in kind of a league of their own. And then yeah, I'm gonna have to. I actually don't know how to say this guy's name. Like seriously.
Which one?
In the 12th place.
12th place, Knochenbrecher, yeah. It's a German name. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I really feel bad not saying his name. But there it is on screen for him. And you just said it as well. So he's down there in 12th place. He's out of the slipstream, so I don't think. Unfortunately, he probably won't catch anyone anytime soon, unless Bad Duck and Awesome catch up.
Possibly.
But Sussy, go ahead.
Possibly his only choice is to make a huge undercut to be again in the pack, but then he would have like way more used tires than the others. But the slipstream might carry him, but I don't know about that. Let's see.
Yeah, he's not really. We would consider is in no man's land.
Literally.
Is nowhere. But Sussy's caught up, so now we're back to a 9-car battle, and now they're like 3 abreast. So and they're all taking different lines.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So I don't expect them to be going flat out, like full out, so early in the race.
You think maybe some people try to like maybe build up a lead or something, but it's, to be honest, it's difficult if you're driving flawlessly. Then it's difficult to break away because of the slipstream.
Oh, we got a pitter.
We got a pitter. It's Slick Bill. It's Slick Bill, and he just went into the pits for new enters, possibly. Oh, he missed the pit box. No, this is gonna cost a lot of time.
Oh my goodness!
This is gonna cost a lot of time.
He really missed his pit box. Oh dear. That
just cost him the
really
lead pack,
hurts.
I think. That just cost him the lead pack.
Oh, that's really is unfortunate. That like really is like that. Yeah, that hurts. Watch, and someone slammed the wall and it was cracked it, and now he's going turbo speed back up to the front of the pack. And I mean,
more people are pitting. Yeah, Man Pifting, Sussy, and Royal. Man Pifting hit the pit box. Sussy as well, and Royal also. So all 3 of them pretty clean pit stop so far. The order maintained itself. They are still pretty bunched up.
Yeah, if they're pitting every, let's say, 15 or laps. So let's do the maths here. So probably the next stop will be our 31 or probably. Then 47, I'd say, or 46. And then yeah, they can go to the end. So it'll probably be a 3 stop is what we're looking at.
It's crazy to say a 3 stop in an oval race where you don't think that the tire wear would be such a big factor, but it actually is, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Especially like the right side, like the right front and rear, is getting a lot of force during the turnings, which makes it fall off quickly. Let's say that. Actually, where is Man Pifting? Man Pifting actually managed to break away from Royal and Sussy a little bit at least. No, they catch back up. They just caught back up. I saw a little gap there, but it was still in slipstream range, so it closed up again. So, Link, do you think when it's like now, do you think it's smarter to do like the overcut where you drag the tires a little bit longer but have fresher tires in the end in such a slip heavy track like these, or like do it like man pivoting Royal and Sussy and go for the 1 lap or 2 laps undercut?
I think you have to. I think we haven't really seen if having fresher tires is an advantage yet. Like we have to. We'll see from this stint which works, but from my experience in racing in the actually one of the bigger racing events that's known, the WRA Indy 500. Well, that is Indy compared to this, but it really depends. Like you can. I believe there's 2 ways you can do it, which, as you said, is either undercut or overcut. And this is really, really bad way of explaining it. But from what I see, I like the undercut more because I think in the end, it gives you more of an advantage. You could pit early, you get your fresh tires on, and you can jump the field. Now, obviously, you have to get lucky with how your slipstream is, but it's an Indy. I don't actually know probably what would be the best scenario, but I'd have to say if I were driving and I would want to try something, I'd go with the undercut first.
Right. So let's check. Only one yet to pit is the guy in P1, Baducat. He has still to pit at least for to be like with the others even. All the others have pitted already, and they like are still pretty much bunched up, but a little bit spreaded now. For example, like the top 3 cleared are now Royal, Manpifting, and Sussy. Then it's a small break, a small gap until Mercedes fan and Smikos is also there with Crackdev together and Carsten, and actually the whole other field is there except for Awesome, Keenan, and Knochenbrecher, which still. I guess it still means that we can expect everything from this race outcome.
Well, yeah, as you see, I think Manapifine, Royal, and Sussy are working together. So
You think
I
so?
have no idea. Oh yeah, all 3 same liveries for those guys. Also very well known and know each other very well. So I'm not entirely surprised. And honestly, good for them for working together here. So making up time. Now, has Bad Duck pit?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
I think it probably is going to get catched, and he's probably going to need to dive down to the pits very quickly here.
He's been.
Unless
Wait,
he has
maybe.
a strategy that.
Yeah, maybe he tries to do like less stops than everyone else.
Oh no,
he just
pit stop. He just came into the pit, so we could knock that out. But the one big one we have to look at is Slick Bill Bryan. Where is he? He's still near the main pack, but out of it. So kind of got a little lucky there. Royal has the fastest lap. But yeah, those 2 are gone, and Mercedes and them have a different other pack up to Lepre and our thing. So yeah, Sussy, Manpiffing, and Royal all working together here and are gone. And those guys were like the second kind of group to pit, weren't they? So they were earlier. So the undercut did actually work. Now they are working together as well. We got to keep that in mind.
But Mercedes is catching, to be fair, as well. So the gap's
That is
shrinking.
true. There's a small gap behind him, and that also might show that tire wear actually makes a difference. So honestly, I honestly say the overcut's probably the best option then.
But then that would make Battlecut a winning contender at this stage, because he took those first stint until lap 20, I think it was 20 to 21. And
yeah, but Bad Duck is well, yeah, that is actually a good point. Bad Duck pit lap 20.
yes,
So
and
if he can do that again,
if he
we're
pits,
gonna keep an eye on Bad Duck. I actually there's a I mean, we're not main strategists. We're not that guy, but you know, if he can do another good stint again, we could see where he comes out. Now it's going to be cutting it extremely close, but again, we'll have to see here with tire wear and stuff. There's all sorts of things to try to keep up to date with.
if he does another pit stop at lap 40 without losing too much time to the lead pack, and then he can probably go from 40 to 65 in one go. He won't have to pit again. Then he would have done a 2-stop, whilst the others will probably do a 3-stop, which makes him, if he doesn't lose too much time, a pretty good win contendant, in my opinion.
4 wide for the lead, as now they have all returned and caught up from 8th to the first here. So we are back to a little mini pack here. Let's head down to not Ted Kravitz, as we don't have him here, but to head down the order here is what I consider is Link's sleeper contender of the race. Definitely we can keep Bad Duck in mind. Definitely Slick Bill Bryan, also very well known. Wow, and also there is a big cut apparently. Someone talked. Apparently from someone, but we didn't catch that. But yeah, Link's sleeper contender contention is definitely Bad Duck right now. And Slick Bill Bryan has retired from the race.
Well, that's a shame. He probably gave up after the missed pit stop and the loss of the track position.
Damn. Very unfortunate. Hopefully we see him at the endurance race.
Yes, probably. I don't know what everyone's up to before Christmas, like maybe family or friends, so I don't know if a lot of people gonna show up. But let's see. Let's surprise ourselves, right? So as we speak, there's a 8 car fight for the lead. The field is all bunched together again. And the leader is constantly changing. Like, it's not like right now it's Karsten, next lap it's gonna be someone else, and so on. Now it's man 15.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have like a photo finish, and it is gonna come down to the leaderboard. That's not true. I do have free cam. We can do that way too.
By the way, is the server also lagging for your on your screen, or
no?
just mine?
It's like there's like where the cars spike, but that's really it.
All right, yeah.
It's pretty good. We are still not halfway through the race. We are still about 5 laps kind of from that. But Bad Duck is 19 seconds already, and I think you lose around 20 in the pits. So he's out of the slipstream. I'm honestly him. I'd work together with the car behind him.
I think the problem with that is that he would have to sacrifice 4 seconds again in order to let him catch and work together with him. That would be an option to for both of the cars to catch up to the pack, but I don't think that Barodat gonna do that. To be honest, because he's also catching by raw pace. If you saw that, he just caught like half a second to the lead pack by himself.
Well, okay, so that confirms that tires do actually matter then.
Possibly, although the time's going up now again, we have to check that. We have to keep an eye on that and make a statement later on. I think now it's like too local to make a clear trend.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Diving into the pits is Mad Pifting.
On lap 29, you actually went one lap less, I think, than the first stint. But now, look at that. Battlecat didn't actually win too much time by doing that, because now Man Pifting pitted again and he's right behind Battlecat, and he like has fresh tires, whilst uh Battlecat I will from now on I will just call him Bad or Badu, because I find it a little bit annoying.
he's a bad guy, man. What are you talking about?
He's on older tires, and now Man Pifting already overtook him. English, yes, English is not Englishing. Anyway, I don't think now I've lost my hope for him to win the race, unfortunately, unless he can stay with Man Pifting. This is the only option I see available for him. Wait, am I thinking something wrong here, or hold up?
Someone dives into the pits as well.
They are now even on pit stops, like Badu and Man Pifting, right? Yeah, must be, right?
Yeah.
So that means that if Badu makes one less stop than Man Pifting, then he is ahead now, right?
Yes.
All right, then I take it. I take my statement back. What I said right now, because I thought he was way further behind now, since he lost again the track position. Anyway, it's I think over in Canada it's pretty early. So how are you right now? Like,
I'm doing okay. It's the current time zone for me right now is 10:43 a.m., which isn't bad. It's nearly the afternoon.
all right.
As we do that, but yeah, I was doing stuff for a little bit the previous day, so and then realized that this was on and starting in about 7 hours when I looked at my clock. So I got on a plane and headed to the racetrack. As commentators try to act realistic, but in reality, it was a quick walk to my room, is what it was.
Karsten pitting
Oh yeah,
together with Lepre.
yeah. Carson was just about. I was trying to figure out this. I was trying to say his name. Carson Pitts, along with the Brad, and we see here. So, um, Wow, whoever that was just perfectly came out of the pits. It was Karsten.
Yes, he's right behind the lead pack, I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Smichael's yet to pit again. Like he pit once, but everybody else has pit twice, I think, except for Badu, of course. Yes. So.
If you guys can still hear me, I believe Vest cut out like big time there. Oh, you're back now. Hello.
Did I cut out? I hope not on the stream.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just for a few seconds, but you seem to be good now.
Okay, well, so everybody's on 2 stops except for Badu now. So yeah, it's pretty even again now. So let's see. I think we lost Merc on the way. I didn't know where he was going when he left. I didn't notice it, unfortunately. But yeah.
Fair enough.
So we still got a 5 cars lead, 5 cars battle for the lead now. If you count Karsten, who is only 2 seconds up the road, but then from P7 downwards, the gaps become gradually bigger until the Knochenbrecher, who is like 27 seconds down the road. He's just, to be honest, he's probably just having the drive of his life. He's just chilling, I think.
He is. He's just going around in circles.
That's
Chilling
also,
out.
it's, to be honest, also good sometimes to have the peace, you know. Whereas, like, why always fight with each other, you know, if you can just drive, you know what I mean? So I think he's enjoying that. I hope, at least.
Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, if you don't want to quit, why not just keep driving? If you're actually just enjoying it, doing whatever and stuff, just do it. Fortunately, there's no cautions or
Exactly.
anything like that. So.
So we are now almost. Wait, hold up. We're almost
We are past.
halfway.
We are past halfway now.
You sure? No, we're not. 36 is
Ye-
62. We are almost halfway. After this lap, we're
30.
halfway.
Halfway was 32 or 33. It's 30. It's 37 out of 65. 30 plus 30 is 60. And then obviously 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5. So
I forgot my math, bro. It's been too long.
I unless I did math wrong, they were probably gonna have a ton of math geniuses that start screaming at me. So my apologies, but it's about
Nah, bro. I just messed this up. 37 is of course 74, not 64. I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
Oh my god! Crackhead says, "Oh my goodness, oof!" As he is the guy in 5th place.
What happened though? I didn't get that. I'm spectating
Yeah,
him, but
I didn't see it. It's really kind of hard to tell if you made a mistake or not.
he's dropping down. No, he's not. Never mind. He just lagged a little bit there. It's really hard to tell who's gonna come up in first now. From this time and stage. I think the first one to pit again will probably be man pifting, but I'm not sure 100% sure about that, but I think that's gonna be the case. And it's gonna be around lap 45 no. Or yes, around lap 44, 43, something like that.
Well, there you go.
Craig Dev went first all of a sudden, and he got quite at the gap to everyone else a little bit. So we got 25 laps to go.
What did I just witness? Crack Dave decided to press every single top speed button on his wheel and like boosted past like 2 cars. And now it's lag, another mine. Yep, there he goes again.
Damn.
This guy, oh, that is so. Yo, now he's liking back again. And Slipstream is activated. Look at him go over 400 miles per hour and is back up to the lead pack. Sensational.
Now he's lagging back again, and then he will
There
go
we go.
past everyone else again. Yeah, if if you have the perfect difference between you and the guy in front, then you have like the slipstream can be a very powerful, like insanely powerful, if you think about it.
Slipstream is something you do not want to play around with.
Especially in the wet when if you're faster and if you're faster than the other guys, then you might want to turn more than them, and if the grip isn't there, then you will go into the wall, which in this scenario might be the end of your race if you do that.
You would be absolutely correct. As holidays are near here for everyone in the world, depending if you celebrate it or not. I know certain countries in the world, they don't have Christmas not on the 25th of December, but you do have that. We're almost what are we? 11 days from Christmas, you could say.
We yeah, you
Yeah,
could say
11
that.
days.
Yeah. Today's the 14th, so yeah.
Oh, almost the 14 we're almost, well, we're past halfway for that. And laps of Christmas, they say. They don't say it. No one says that. Coming up on lap 14 of 25. But coming up to starting lap 44 out of 65 for our race. Speaking of 44, big move for Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari.
Nice transition. It was like it was announced very early in the season, though. It wasn't a big
Yeah, it was.
surprise. So, um, I thought the last race it was good from Lewis, like good drive from Lewis, but I don't know if he was happy with that. If you know what I mean.
I think he would have liked to finish on the podium, but they didn't really do well in the qualifying phase. I definitely think he had the car for a podium. You see, Hamilton always did all the test setups for the team, and
Mm.
George already got the main race setup. So it showed that if they gave him an actual race setup, he still got it. Like 16th to 4th, and then Leclerc making a 19th to 3rd. Now, obviously, Leclerc got a bit of luck in the 5 laps, which helped, but goes to show that Ferrari has pretty good pairing next year. It is sad to see Sainz go, though. But Williams is going to be changed from you go from a car that can win races to one of these slower cars on the grid. So
Depends. Maybe Williams is going to do a McLaren comeback, and they're gonna be a top tier team next season.
now McLaren, or not McLaren, Williams had a huge money hit with all the accidents. So
True,
you gotta
that
put a
that's
bit
true
in
though. Yeah.
that.
But next year is a different budget cap. You know, like every year the budget cap resets, so they will still have the budget to theoretically do something.
Yes.
And at least when the new regulations take place in 2026, everyone's gonna be kind of even in development, I would say.
Yeah. So that is more. Even though the car changes, the engine changes. So we're looking at a big like 2014 type, or yeah, 2014 2009 type of change. So, um, yeah, it will definitely be different.
I think I saw the first blue flags. Yeah, awesome is getting lapped. Awesome Keenan.
I'm between on leg cracked of.
Craig Dev actually dropped a huge gap to the pack. 25 seconds almost.
That's actually a huge gap. Ugh.
But the lead pack is still one pack, so action's still there for the drivers. But as a spectator, you can't really see much happening. Let's say that, which on in long term might be a little bit annoying to watch. But what am I saying? We're here to enjoy it. So um
One thing we need to talk about. Let's throw a random conversation. What's been a big trends lately this year? I don't know. With I wouldn't necessarily say clothing, but they're not a big clothing trend. I don't want to say this or any kind of like um. This is weird. This is a race. We're talking about fucking. Excuse my language.
FIA fine $10,000.
Community service. I do apologize for the language.
As we see,
Anyway,
man pifting also has got a little bit of a gap now to the front. As he pits, I think, yeah, he pits now. A lot of people pit actually.
Anyway, trying to continue on with what I was trying to say. There hasn't been. I don't think there's been too much of a trend going on, like other than like fashion shows, but you see all those like some athletes they tend to dress to impress sometimes. I don't know if they do that in um I have to say soccer, sorry, or football.